All right. Hi, everybody. And it's Spoken World Online, week number 224, July 2nd, 2024. I'm going to dedicate my reading today to the memory of my uncle, Burton Blum, who died last night. He was a brilliant ad man. If any of you remember the Old Spice commercials with the sailor back in the 70s, those were his. Really funny guy. He will be missed. And I'm going to be reading today again from the Roarshock page. I've got a link to the text in the chat. And we'll start with the Declaration of Independence. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute a new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are most disposed to suffer than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, invents a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Parenthetically, a long list of grievances against Great Britain and George III. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace, friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress, assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states. July 4th, 1776. Mountain celebration, July 4th, fireworks on this quiet river bending. Green birds squeak like a saw log sawing, sleep dreams, quiet rest. Sierra breeze, far removed from Independence Day celebrations in the valley below. Only the occasional airplane overhead. John O. across the creek. Hey, Jimbo, what's happening? Wind builds up and roars. Sun sparkles, sky is blue. White cloud whispers. Daniel seeks a place for fireworks show. Mom in red hat would rather be here on her birthday than downtown in the Independence crowd fire glow. And I'd rather be here than in that throng, sooty streets and sky. Celebrate, party time. Up here, the crash of water over rocks in the trees, birds sing. And my late little brother used to send out email blasts quite regularly, which he called the morning wave. Here's one of those. Morning wave. Hello from Port Townsend. Been cloudy and slightly overcast all week, but that is supposed to change soon. Got a chance to go up and take a look up at our campsite and the Olympics. Got it in all our firewood, and our table were just how we had left them. What a great feeling to have your own special spot and less than an hour away. Well, that's it for now. Hope you and yours are doing great. Yeah, Dan. And I have one more poem to conclude with. And this is, I'll dedicate this one. This is for Finn and his new role as a beat poet luminary. This is the first annual animal Jack Kerouac poem of not doing. Imagine a Zen monastery in a forest. The monastery isn't there. Imagine a round-faced hookah smoking cat in a football jersey with the number 23 emblazoned on it, who sits grinning on a rather large mushroom and says, "Yeah, man, I played jazz with Jack Kerouac in 1956. The cat isn't there either. Imagine a green meadow in which Gary Snyder stands, bending over to examine some black bear shit, while Jack Kerouac plays hopscotch on some lava boulders. The meadow might possibly be there. Imagine a vulture crow swooping down out of a eucalyptus tree and tearing at a pretender's hypersensitized head, attempting to draw the blood of the wine. The vulture crow is most definitely there. Really realize in your mind's eye a smoky, seamy apartment with sweet wine bottles falling over chairs and coughing and confusion, and a picture of a Zen monastery in a forest hanging off the wall. The picture is really there off the wall. Thank you all.